I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire been up a little while, and when check the wire, sure enough it's live, and try to stop it but I can't. It's calling my name, 'cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up and took hold of the reins. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. This time I'm taking what's mine, like a long lost out west outlaw out of his mind. I'm riding into town, no turning back now, 'cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up and took hold of the reins. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up and took hold of the reins. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again.
Yeah, 11:30, we gon' pull up in a black beans, taking all that. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, have a tower, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in his song? Come on. Do he rock a weed 30 inches long? Do he got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be the, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping. It's hot. These coming women in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice. Tell me what you love me, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and let me, I'll be waiting for ya. Tell me what you love me, boy, I know you wanna.
One, two, three, four.
Okay, now put some bounce on it. All that, think about it, put some bounce on it. I make it on it. I say, put your on it. Now put some bounce on it. All
handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out.
Living on the edge and finding out.
One of the many popular new fixtures near the Strip. This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Las Vegas Raiders. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They put a receiver in motion right. This is Jeanty on 2nd. down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Out left, and Lockett makes the ground. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, Genty. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Roquan Smith, again an all-pro last season, there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Smith to the air now. Now setting up the screen to Mostert. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Ravens 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 32. Another run for Henry. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Ravens first down.
Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Lamar off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Jackson now on third. Oh, he's going to run for it. He dodged the tackle. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, we're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson keeping it himself. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Henry. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect one-for-one.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Mostert on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Smith back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan. Back
to the air, it's Smith. Ravens get him, down he goes. And that's tech may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
And they get to him again! And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Well, we call that protection lookout. Like the O-line yelling back at the quarterback, look out! Because they have no answer right now with back-to-back sacks by the defense. They've got this crew offensively guessing.
Looks away from one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur and might even hear a few things. It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, that's Nakua. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Lamar throwing again. Nakua's got it again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's going to tuck it and run. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Here he is on 3rd and short. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Raiders going to get the football one final time in the first half. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He'll step up, and there he goes. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this is no good from this distance. Issues on that snap are going to doom you every time. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Carlson's kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Escapes a defender. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They got 21 yards on the play. That's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Ravens.
Out of the gun, Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Running once more with Henry. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense. Because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend. The centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
To the air on 3rd and long. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Dylan Laube on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. Brought down by 4-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Smith. Quick slant, cut by Lockett. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All set to go now from the 35. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long on this drive yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Smith on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks to the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a hot vibe for the good girls and the good guys? Come on, too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a hot vibe for the good girls and the good guys? You know who you are. I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco? I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Too much undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet, don't try it. Attack yo like a looter in a riot. Fat like a sumo, leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Punk just jealous cause you can't outright me. Or kick that style, wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, my legs plain. Like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet off that, then break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night who's scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane.
on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you so, but still so down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show up. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, Lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for the song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeted me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps up P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. Damn, how it was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them. Yeah, somebody
somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watching do it.
We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone.
Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby.
Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watch do it.
We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Now cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster!
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster!
Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? They for brown skin, real conceited. Got get it, go retrieve it. The short, small, when I'm some Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
We're ready for some football and hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go on Sunday Night Primetime. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, Taylor. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get in that rhythm you want to find early.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Draw it up for him. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Smith. Hauled in by Lockett, right side. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. Play action, here's Smith. Catch made right side by Nakua. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Smith to the air now. He has the first over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And off to Genty. He's out in the clear. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. They'll go play fake here with Smith. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Just 2 yards there on 2nd and goal, and still a ways to go now on 3rd.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he gets him around 6 there. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More for MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Here's Hall once more. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Play action. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Taylor to throw. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At the 34-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now it's Taylor. He set up the screen here for Hall. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
The kick by Folk is good. And they're able to convert despite that errant snap.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Jukes away from one. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Smith. And he put everything he's got behind it. Big game downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Wangu now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw, Taylor. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Taylor. It isn't holding up. They're able to pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. 3rd and long for him here. He's making a bid for it. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a first down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. From the gun, it's Hall. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Taylor now. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there is just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Here's Taylor. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Taylor. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Dropping back to throw. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down. Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on 4th down, here comes Nick Folk to attempt this for the Jets. This one from 47 yards away. And the kick by Folk is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. Timeout taken by New York. That's in 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
the 6-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. To the air, Taylor. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So on 4th down, here comes Nick Folk to attempt this for the Jets. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Folk is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. The Raiders going to get the football one final time in the first half. And not much time left to work with. Only 12 seconds remaining. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down, Smith to throw. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Smith on first down. Now here he goes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Genty from the gun. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Smith to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. This is Genty on 2nd. Escapes a defender. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Jets 6.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Herbert on the return. He dodged the tackle. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Now here comes the New York offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Shoots it down the hole. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Throwing now off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. He's going to keep this one. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. We got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
Go play action on 1st down. Oh, he's going for it again. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's good for a New York first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Running quick, and they bring him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Now it's Taylor. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage and really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll run here, it's home. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. Working now from the gun. Catch made. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it fourth and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. We've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Play fake. Here's Smith. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Man in motion, out of the slot. From the gun, Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Smith on first down. McCool's got it again. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Straight ahead with Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. The Jets take their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. This is Genty. He is down to the 30-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Another give here to Genty. By man, he's in the clear. And the hit helps send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 7 and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll toss it, Genty. And only can get us a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Coming left is Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
And the Raiders first down. A gain of 4 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. And off to Genty. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Moves around that corner. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from New York.
Now, from downtown Minneapolis, a look at beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium. Then, a good one in store this afternoon. It's the New England Patriots and the Minnesota Vikings. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the play action, it's Wentz. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got this on target to Addison. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, here's Wentz. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. And second down.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Back is Wentz. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down. Throwing is Wentz. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. Was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down. May. That one hit balls around, but it is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with.
13.
Now it's going to be third down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I could promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And this is is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Off the play fake, it's May. On the run to the right, and May will not risk it. Into the slide, and he's got the first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
They'll run. It's Henderson. He'll get this ahead for about 3. They catch him up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one's broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. Was great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
43-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Patriots will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here is Wentz. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Wentz. To the tight end, Kevin Bartholomew. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. Here's a 3rd down and 4 as we are ready to get back underway. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Here's May to throw it on first down. A throw on the move is caught. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get open.
And they'll stop them just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's what...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
It's the score, Patriots 10, Vikings nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense raised what they can do with this next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0. So they come up with first and 10. They'll run. This is Mason. Oh, a loose football. And the Patriots are going to... And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. A run. And here's Mason. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's Ryan Wright now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, first and 10. Here's May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun. On 3rd down, it's May. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Intercepted.
On the ground is Mason. Face to run. Inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain
they
of
get 21 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
First down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
2nd and 10. Wentz. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's in. Carson Wentz. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He took the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take the ball away.
Kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. On stops with a little under a minute to go in their 2nd quarter. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's May. That one finds Chase. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. And in motion, it's Diggs. To throw again is May. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
First down is a gain of 17 yards. First down, Patriots.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's May again. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will get the first down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25.
First down is a gain of 17 yards.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback. The Vikings offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Wentz. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Henderson now on 1st and 10, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Now May. Dump this out wide to Gibson. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but he doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard, and leading to 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had this one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. The locate is big target, Henry over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short. And here is May. To the outside, it's hooked in by Chase.
This pitch and catch may look routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Henderson. And he's in! Ravion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Quick toss into the hands of Addison. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It'll be a short pickup. Down to the 22. July Tavai. They're on the tackle.
The 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. Certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Throwing on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane. And a nice return there. He is taken down here up close to the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Off the bootleg. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, New England.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and almost a change for another 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. They convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. May gonna hold on to this one. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They'll give it to Henderson. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal, New England.
Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Well, following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return.
I'm in a tunnel.